with I Am Bread for the petrol station, the final stage of story mode. This episode itself will be limited to just the petrol station. But hey, come on. It's only one level. How hard can it be to toast yourself at a petrol station? If we can simply break in and get on one of those gas station little hot dog things that, like, turns with the little wheels and is warm, that'll toast you, probably. Or we could just blow up a gas station. Time of incident, 8:37 a.m., requested by P. Schofield. This is an incident report. Details. After a night of distress shouting about a loaf of bread needing to be destroyed, the patient in question, Mr. Merton, was able to overpower 2 security guards at 8:37 a.m. this morning while brightness was being delivered. He made his way through the facility and left through a hatch in the services lift. What? Mr. Merton was last seen running across the car park where he subsequently jumped the fence. The security guards called 999 at 8:55 a.m., so yeah, UK. Which point Mr. Merton had already left the premises. His therapist and all authorities have since been notified and are currently coordinating a search of the local area. It doesn't really explain how I got to the petrol station unless Mr. Merton brought me here. Oh my. Oh me, oh my. Okay, interesting. I'm starting out. Oh, so it's gonna be raining and I can't go out like from beneath any kind of low roof here. Curious, most curious. So I'm in like the back of a garbage van, I guess. I'm just like the only thing left. Again, with this radio. So I guess you need to find something to play on it. It's not like you can just turn it on apropos of nothing. You need to like find. I don't even know what you would insert into a radio like of this size. There's nowhere to insert anything. So I don't know why this radio is always showing up. Maybe it's a red herring and maybe there isn't actually a way to turn it on or anything. Well, no, this button clearly says off, standby, on. Music is so, like, emotional and contemplative. So if I just lean on it here, it should go on. Unless I have to, like, tune it by grabbing this yellow thing. Just nudge and then, I don't know. Or maybe it's more like if you get this thing into water, it, like, malfunctions and you can do something like that. I don't know. Forget about it. Let's just go exploring around and seeing if there's anything around close by that we can ignite ourselves with. Now, there's a can of something that looks kind of roughly flammable there. God, everything's been knocked over here just by the storm, or has, like, did Mr. Merton come through and, like, break stuff? I don't really know, but I just want to get an eye on things first off here. Let's just drop a bit so I can get on top of here. Merlot. Huh. I see a gas canister of some kind there. And there's gas pumps up here. Oh, I can't move. I can't move at all. Okay, that's not the direction I wanted to move. I assume this floor is bad for you? This is the kind of floor that would be bad for a bread? Yes. Okay. Verified. Sorry. Sign, if you could just move out of the way. I'm trying to do something here. Oh, I've fallen beneath the sign. Never mind. Restart. Oh, hey, you only need 80% of edibility, though, but you need a good toast quality, which suggests that there's going to be... Oh, the good time was 7 minutes 30. Probably have to get pretty far to get anything toastable, then. 2 jars of jam. Antifreeze. The fact that it requests you get 95% toast quality, but only 80% of edibility, kind of suggests that, they expect you to have a hard time getting to somewhere, but you're going to be able to get somewhere that will be easy to toast yourself with. Otherwise, they wouldn't be so demanding about the toast quality, you'd imagine. Okay. Perfect. Did it perfect? I think this is a bad route I'm taking here, don't you know? Oh, I can fling myself over. Okay, well, that's kind of much easier than whatever I was trying to do. Okay, let's just rotate a bit over here. Yep, and try and get on top of this little, like, service station thing. I don't know how this is gonna go. I feel like I'm about to head into the rain here. That car is partially in the rain, right? Sorry, get rid of everything. No, that was the one I needed to keep. Ah, damn it. I just want to get over to the places and see what I can do with them. So far, I'm not even seeing anything I can toast myself with, necessarily. Oh, I can climb, like, do a lot of upward climbing here. Is there something on top of the... Oh, no, this whole thing is kind of shielded, so in theory, if I were to get way up on top of here, there might be something, like maybe there's, like, a power cord up somewhere or something that I could use. Oh, God, is that Mr. Merton there? Oh, God, there's a lot of wind in this place as well. Sorry, I just need to climb on this newspaper for a minute. Okay, perfect. Mamma mia, check out that big banana. The local banana, 18-inch... Sorry, what? Oh, sorry, that's 2 different paragraphs. Local banana growing competition is in full swing once again this year. There are some fine specimens on show as usual, but perhaps the most surprising entrance is from youngster Oliver, 24, whose first ever banana has grown to a mighty 14 inches long. The current frontrunner is still last year's champion, Mr. Andrew Chung, with a mammoth 18-inch grand, some kind of banana, I guess, nine, which has attracted admirers from villages for miles around. When asked if he was worried about Oliver's fast-growing banana, he replied, "I'm sure Oliver has a great banana, but let's face it, he'll never be as magnificent as mine. I'm increasingly growing uncomfortable with reading this newspaper article. I think the car is like partly shielded from the rain there, but so once again, if we were to somehow smash the car open, we could get the hood to be, we turn the ignition on presumably, and then the hood would be nice and toasty, the bonnet if you will. But this bit of like wreckage over here, it seems like they so want us to climb up to this, don't they? Oh, because there's a light up there. Ooh, and like a crane mechanism. Okay, interesting. It'll be kind of hard to coax the camera into doing what we want in this tight space here. I'm gonna try and fling myself to that wall there, climb up a bunch, and then drop down to this crane rig thing, because it looks too interesting to ignore. Oh boy, that was real close. Okay, at least there are spots to rest up here. Hopefully this thing isn't moldy or anything like that. Nice, nice, nice. Wow, petrol. I've never seen this at level in my life, by the way. There are a bunch of bricks there. The bricks are kind of the thing they seem to want you to smash windows with in this game, generally. If there's a window to be smashed, they want you to do it with bricks. But the fact that there's gas, like a gas line going into that car, kind of suggests that maybe they want you to, pour some gas on the ground and ignite it or something. Alright, I'm gonna see if I can get to this crane. Oh, because my grip is running really low, so I gotta try. Oh, I thought the wind would carry me more than it did. Sorry. I took my sweet time. About this music, it sounds like the credits to like a cheesy, feel-good 2000s kids movie. The music that's playing right now. Okay, sorry. I'm gonna try this again, and I'm gonna not run up my grip gauge like a fool. I'm gonna... Oh, I was silly to do what I did. I should have just launched myself back to the base, because you can totally rest at the base of this thing very easily. To get your stamina back. Oh god, why did I do that? The wind was really catching me there. Okay, but I gotta actually focus on getting to this crane thing this time, and first of all, just start by getting loads of height. Right. Up. Front. Oh, interesting. You seem to run out more grip depending on certain factors, like how many of you are gripping on it, how many of your corners are gripping on it once, and like how high up you are and how much swinging you're doing at the same time. Okay, the wind is really catching me now, so I'm gonna try and like fling myself with this and then catch that. Nah, this crane mechanism is so conspicuous, it has to do something. Never mind, I climbed up this way. Oh god! Okay, so I spoke at the exact same time an achievement popped and it scared me and changed my life forever. Okay, whatever. Okay. I climbed up to the top of this way, and this is just the garbage can, this big crane mechanism thing. The garbage truck. So jumping to it is actually probably not going to yield us anything. Although I did try for several minutes. Oh, unless we can maybe getting to this sign. Maybe this sign, the LED-ness of it, we can like slip inside of it and it will toast us? That would be awesome if so. We'll have found like a way to just like circumvent this entire level, basically. Well, I say that as if they didn't plan for it. So I'm just gonna try and fight myself with max. Oh boy, that didn't really go the way I intended, but we go over here now, so I guess we may as well explore over here now. Yeah, because it almost feels like if you got on top of that sign, you could just slip inside of it. Actually, let me try that. Let's try and climb up this. Oh, I've got some jam on me. How nice. Yeah. Oh, this is the box on this is a little weird, I guess just because of the way glass is. It looks like I'm touching nothing. Funny how glass works, ain't it? You can see through it and things. So interesting. Anyway, let's just try and climb up through the bottom of this, basically. Through the bottom is a weird way to say it, but you know what I mean. Around the bottom, I guess. I'm kind of running low on grip, but there might still be a way if I just flop with reckless abandon and keep... It doesn't really want to go up here. Oh my god, go, just go, just go! And up! Oh no, the wind, like, very much just takes you away from that. And there's no way inside from there anyway. Okay, neat. We got on top of the garbage truck, though, which constituted an achievement. Neat. I was just curious if that would be an easier way to get to the crane, and apparently it will be, but I don't know. Well, I guess I didn't even try hitting the buttons. I probably should try, but it doesn't seem like that will do anything. It just seems like at best you could close the garbage truck door, which doesn't seem useful. Yeah. No, I didn't. That wasn't much of a throw, if I'm honest. Yeah, so we need to do some more exploring is what I'm learning here. Yeah. If I were going to leave something flammable at a gas station, whoa, I went so much farther than I meant to. I don't actually know which of these things is breaking me right now. So I'm just going to pretend it's not happening. Oh, am I on a tire, I guess? Oh, I can't do anything from here. I was just kind of trying to hope to see... Okay, never mind. That's not going well at all. If I were to leave something flammable at a gas station, where would I leave it? You know what, actually, let me just try and climb up the side of the garbage truck again and see if the garbage truck mechanism does anything. I, like, immediately forfeited that plan and just went straight on. Oh, I bet the sign can cook me! Which was idiotic. Oh, wind, please, not like this. Ugh, because there's a bunch of, like, buttons on the side of this, are there not? Yeah, right here. Oh no, those are lights, aren't they? I thought they were big old buttons. Never mind, this probably doesn't do anything then. Unless we can get up to the top of that. I don't know how we would. Wait, unless, no, maybe these are buttons, and maybe if you press, I should just try anyway, even if I think they're lights, I should check them, because if they're buttons, I feel like such an idiot later on if I discover that. No, they're lights. They're definitely lights. I was wondering if maybe there's some way to get the garbage truck to, like, bring this back thing up toward this light on the ceiling. So you could just sit there? What, if anything, is going on near the front of the garbage truck? I suppose is a question worth asking. I mean, it looks pretty rainy out there, so I probably can't go too far. Yeah, it does, doesn't it? Yeah, never mind. That's all covered in shadow anyway. They're clearly trying to tell me not to go there. Ooh, do you think someone threw out a lit cigarette in the garbage, maybe? I guess going in the garbage would pose other edibility problems. Kind of seems like one of the only ways to toast yourself around here would be getting into that car. It just seems like it's going to be so hard to actually bring a brick through to where I need to get it, and I have so little practice with, like, throwing items, because I didn't realize until basically the previous stage that there was a difference between grabbing on with the triggers and grabbing on with the face buttons. Yeah! What if I just launch myself with fervor to this car? Does this help yet? Am I helping yet? Am I achieving things yet? Oh, there's lots of dung there. Oh, come on, the box on that is so mean. I can't just break the skylight open by, like, or the sunroof, whatever you want to call it, by just, like, flipping really hard on it. Can I, like, yeah, no. Okay, no, seemingly not. I think if they're asking me to do anything, it's probably one of the bricks, unless this cup or something. You have to wonder why someone's left their car filling up with gas. Like, they even left the little gas cap on top of the car. At least I think this is what this is supposed to be. Well, if they give you 7 minutes, that probably means whatever they want you to do is reasonably involved. So I may as well try and get some bricks up there. I don't know how I'm gonna manage it, but I'll try. Okay, brick achieved. And now I'm gonna simply reach it with. I'm gonna simply reach the car. I'm simply going to drop the brick and get my breath back. I'm going to grab the wheelbarrow with this trigger and then fling myself. Oh, I pressed the wrong button. I'm gonna try this brick plan. It seems like what they want is for you to smash open the thing with a brick, turn on the ignition, cook yourself on the bonnet. For once, I'm not going to try and be cheeky and find my own silly way. I'm just going to do it the way I think is the most basic, straightforward way to do things. Which in this case, unfortunately, involves Brett hurling a brick into a car. Actually, we had really solid luck getting to the car from the top of the garbage truck, so I think I'm going to start with that since they give you a pretty generous amount of time. What I would describe as a pretty generous amount of time. Of course, that's me assuming again that I'm going for the master rank. Oh no, camera! No, I don't want to be outside of the truck. That's where I am. No, camera, thank you. No, camera, get back inside the truck. That's where we are. I'm thinking if I can get this right with the bonnet trick. In theory, I know exactly what I'm trying to achieve here. I just gotta try it a few times, put a bit of grit on it, and a master rank should be very much in our midst. There aren't too many hazards that will actually ruin your edibility in between here and there. It's mostly the bird dung. And, of course, the possibility of falling on the floor whilst trying to get the brick over. Okay, real camera, you really gotta not go outside of the truck that I'm in. Okay, fine, we'll do it your way. I'll go outside like this. Happy now, camera? I hope you're happy. Oh god, why is right trigger not doing the thing I want? It seems like you want to climb on the outside ASAP. Otherwise the camera will not like you. Which is sad, because I like the camera. I hoped the camera was happy. Didn't she hear me say that earlier with no hint of condescension in my voice? Shadow of the Colossus. I like Shadow of the Colossus. Oh my god, bread. This is a contortionist piece of bread. It wants to be a garlic twist someday. Or whatever they're called, garlic knot. It wants to be a pretzel someday. There we go, that's a better joke. Alright, joke made, let's carry on. Hiya! Yeah, that's not so bad getting to there from there. I think that is probably faster than I would have done it if I just tried to go along the ground with the skateboard and everything. It's a complicated process trying to get from that starting thing to this car along the ground that way. It's not a very even roof, though, as roofs of cars tend not to be, so It's a little tricky getting across there. Because you can't grab on with like 2 at once, just go as you would normally. Yeah! Okay. I don't know what the rubber duck is doing here. I kind of want to, though. Interesting, it lets me grab onto the wheelbarrow itself, though. So I wonder if maybe what they want from me is to, like, rock the whole wheelbarrow onto it, and that'll make it easier to bring the bricks. Never mind, I'm not going to worry about that for now. I'm just going to grab a brick. Or I thought I was. I'm going to grab a brick and start climbing. That's my motto in life. Okay, it is hard, though. No. Maybe it's not even necessary to climb with the brick on. I can just, like, huck it up to the back window from the wheelbarrow. I don't know. It could just be. Actually, that wasn't so bad getting to here. Oh, that wasn't good. But it's fine, in the end. It's only a passing thing, this shadow! Even darkness must pass. Pass. Well, there we go. It's a lot easier to climb this time. I'm not sure what I did differently. It feels like I should just be able to reach it. Yes, like that. Okay. Now I need to go fast before my grip runs out, because I can't, like, rest and get it back while I've got this brick in hand. Until I get onto the car proper. Oh, yes. Okay. Oh, I've grabbed myself. Okay, yeah, that's smashing. Smash? Smash! Yes, smash. I'm gonna let go of you, but I'm gonna bring you with me in a minute, because I want to be able to smash the windshield open as well when I get the ignition on. It'll be much easier to just get out that way. Oh boy. But yeah, when you grab onto something that you're also holding, the physics go all strange. It kind of lets you fly around though, which is neat. Okay, I just need to flop up to the top of here. Yep, nope, yep, yeah. Come with me, Brick. We're gonna do some amazing stuff today. Oh my god, I'm just flying. I didn't realize the bottom of the car was gross. Oh. Alright, well let me just still do this so I can get the practice for how to do... Oh, sorry, Brick, I need to let you go there. Now come with me again, we're gonna climb up this thing. Okay, yep. Okay, that does make matters a little more complicated, but that's fine. I could just bring the brick across the top instead of trying to bring it through the car like I was doing before. Oh boy! Okay, I just want the brick up front so I can smash the... Okay, this is not going to plan. Okay, maybe we just go for the seat. Oh, Brick, just calm down for a second. Oh boy, no, wait, I'm gonna lose! We actually smashed a window, though. I'm so proud of us. Time does not seem like it's gonna be the issue here, though. The issue is definitely gonna be falling in the middle of the car somehow. Why is any of what's happening? There we go, that's more like it. Yee stacks. This is a sort of unusual game to play on the channel because so often the way to succeed is just to kind of... You know exactly what you're trying to do from the start. You just kind of wiggle around at it and try it a few times in a few different ways and get a bit of luck here and there. And that's like the best way to getting a good rank. It's just doing the same thing over and over again, which does not make for good videoing. So I'm just gonna try and like shut up anytime I'm repeating something I've already done. But it's not ultimately all that difficult when you break it down like that. I just need to try the same thing like 6 times until the floppage happens in my favor. Of course, there are some levels where you can make a slightly more foolproof plan than that. In fact, I would wager you can do it in all of them. But what I mean is, usually in each level, there's a way to get yourself toasted that is straightforward in theory. It just needs a lot of like wiggling around and seeing, does this work if I go across this shelf versus that shelf? Which again makes it odd to record because it's just like, there's not much to say. It's just like, okay, I'll try going that way next time. And that was one of the mistakes I made in episode 1 is I like talked over absolutely everything that happens. There was so much stuff you saw me just do like twice. Well, more than twice, like over and over repeatedly is what I mean. Whereas here I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna shut up till I actually get the brick near the front, the windshield. Because you've already seen me try, and you know what I'm gonna be doing. Kinda have to climb up the frame here, otherwise my brick is just gonna smash it. I didn't even touch it to smash it! Good thing I climbed to the frame. Oh god, the brick's not having a good time. It's okay, Brick, we'll get through this together, I promise. We just need to smash a bit more. And then you can go. Oh boy, I grabbed onto the brick itself. Bad move. Climbing while you got something in your hands is real challenging because you're one grip point down, and there's the added hazard that you'll grab onto the thing you're holding, to say nothing of how it messes with your aerodynamics. Oh, did I land on a pile of... What is this? Garbage bags or something? I didn't realize this was here, nor that I could balance on it. That's extremely convenient. It's so dark I just couldn't even see it here. And did you see how I made excellent use of it there to save that? That hollow bwang noise just never gets old for me. I guess becoming toast would be like kind of an exalted status in the bread world, because you already were like the wheat plucked from the chaff to be baked once into bread. And then to have it happen again to become super bread. There would be no greater honor. Hashtag shower thoughts while playing I Am Bread? It's a really long hashtag. No, Brick, come back! Oh, that was really close. Oh, avoid the dung, though. Okay, sorry, Brick, we just need to think about this. Take things at a different pace. Oh God, I didn't like how close the brick came to falling then. I didn't like how close the bread came to falling either, I suppose. Okay, if I just climb with the left buttons. Yes, very good, Brick. We're all very impressed. This. Okay, yes, I made it. I made it to the top with the brick. Okay. Just gotta casually bring the brick along in a normal trajectory. Yes, okay, slide weirdly. Good. That's all part of the play. Yes, just keep sliding weirdly. Good, yes. Excellent, excellent. Oh no, I don't want to accidentally break the sunroof and fall in. Yes, yes, break the windshield. Here we go. Smash! Perfection. Brick, your services are no longer required. Thank you. Alright, now how do I turn the ignition on this damn thing? Oh, I don't need to find the key, do I? Or can I just, like, rev the gear shift? I guess that wouldn't do anything if the car was off. It's a really old-fashioned looking car. Although it's so big and obvious, it almost feels like they definitely want you to land on this gear shift somehow. So I got over half my time, so I have a bit of time to experiment here. I think I'm gonna try and, reach that gear shift thing from the dashboard, rather than trying to do it from the floor and falling on the floor and ruining everything. Maybe I could just throw a shard of glass at it, or should I just try and flop on down? Weird, I'm allowed to, like, lock to cling to the car as if I was allowed to move it, which I don't think I am. Odd. Anyway. Okay, I gotta be careful about how I do this. Okay, that's not what I did, but fine, let's do that. Okay. Messing with the gear shift does not appear to be doing anything. But I'm allowed to sit on this little, like, the pedestal the gear shift is in. So what is it? What is the point of the gear shift being here and wiggleable? Is that just for fun, I guess? Or is it to try and, in vain, give me a place to rest? Oh, I see, I can rest on the glass. Cool. Oh, it doesn't like when I rest on the glass on that angle, though. Maybe my bready body is malleable. Why are we cartwheeling? Is malleable enough that I can just stick it into the ignition and the car will go on. Oh, unless I'm supposed to, like, turn on heated seats or something weird like that. I don't really know what I'm doing. I thought I did at some point. I thought I was just trying to turn the car on so that the hood would get all warm. But now that I'm in the car, I don't know. I'm just flopping around, hoping things will happen for me. Let's just swing this glass shard around a bit, see if that turns the car on in some way or another. It's not oh, that's not good. Okay, well, doesn't seem to be doing a whole lot. We just hop down onto the wheel and start messing around with my body. Just like, ignition! Go! Oh, please don't tell me the key is actually around here somewhere and I have to, like, turn it on. Alright, I clearly have no idea what I'm doing here. Maybe if I just throw a brick into something, it'll catch fire. They have all this antifreeze stuff around, which I don't know, maybe it's, like, flammable or something. In enough of a measure that, okay, that's not my fault. I'm smacking this gear change stick around a whole bunch. No luck. And my master time is gone now. Okay, I really thought it would be much more obvious what to do once I was in the car. A gas pedal, I guess? They do bend, but I guess if the car's off. Oh, maybe if you poured something flammable into the gas can or something. I don't know. These buttons look important. Press. Nope. I just spent so much effort getting into this car, and I felt like I did it so well with such a good time and such a good edibility that I feel bad abandoning this strat and looking for a different one now, but I just don't know what I would do. Why, okay, sure. That's supposed to happen. Maybe it is supposed to happen. It doesn't look right to me. Something in the back seat here that's obviously helpful that I could use. Gotta say, for all the effort getting into this car, there's like nothing in here. I couldn't begin to fathom what the intention was in me going here. Never mind. If I just get this out of there. I mean, that happens so automatically that it feels like that has to do something, but I still don't, I don't really know what. Anything else useful in the garbage can here? I don't know how the rain's like coming through the garbage truck like this. Sorry, I meant garbage truck a moment ago when I said can. I guess the rain is not coming through. It's just fine. Cool. All 5 juice power up. I'm a little disappointed that whole car affair that I just spent all that time on and thought I'd perfected did not pan out the way I expected. I assumed once you got into the car, it would be really easy to turn it on at that point, because the real trial was getting the brick through the window. So I wasn't even thinking it would be a difficult thing to do once we got in there. I was assuming it would be easy to do by accident even. But it means we must search for another plan. There's all these huge gas canisters around that look like they should explode somehow. Oh, lighters! Oh, this is a lighter. I wasn't picking up on that until just now. Yes, we just need to light something on fire. I can do that. Although I guess if there's a massive explosion, my toast quality will probably go out the window. It'll probably just be an instant 10,000% on both sides. But yes, these lighters seem important, don't they? Oh god, I sparked them all at once. Oh, I could burn a newspaper. Maybe that would do something. Nope. These are the most flame-retardant newspapers you've ever seen in your life. This gas can thing over here. Okay, who would have lighters on an outside gas station? Oh, like an outside booth of a gas station. Wow, when you're holding something, you just start flinging around the place. Okay, let's just get across this dolly thing that I kept calling a forklift earlier. Simply get across it. Wow, this lighter's going berserk. I can't drop the lighter now, though, because I'll never get it back, so I gotta get across this thing first. Yup, that's what I wanted. Oh, sorry. Just gotta get on top of this thing with my last breath here. Because it's clearly trying to get across to me that this thing is flammable, and if I just dip down here and pick up the lighter again... Yep. Hey, if you would, thank you. I'm underneath the thing? Okay, never mind. Alright, I'm so far to my depth here, I have no idea what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm setting flammable things on fire, they're not catching fire. I'm smashing up cars, they're not turning on. It's like there's no rules in the world anymore. Used to be you smashed a car and it went up in flames. That's the good video game logic I know. I think once you unlock a stage for story mode, you also unlock it in free roam. So in theory, I assume free roam means you're invincible and things. So presumably I could just journey about in free roam to figure out what the hell is going on here. But I'm kind of cool to just take it at my own pace in the story mode for the moment. Thinking a newspaper on fire would make it very easy to toast oneself. Hang on a minute. This light at the very top of the garbage truck, how easy would it be to just climb on the ceiling towards it? Also, interesting note, I've seen some footage of older versions of this game, and I obviously can't tell how much, if the controls were any different back then, but one aspect that was rather different was when you got to the end of a stage, it didn't say, the only things it ranked you on were your edibility and deliciousness being a product of how much, jam and whatever other stuff you found to put on it. And it didn't seem to let you know. It seemed like those were the factors by which it determined your score, which is probably why I thought they worked that way from the beginning of this playthrough. So what I was thinking is if this thing toasts you reasonably fast, then maybe I could just get to a point where I can crawl along the ceiling toward it and just do that 3 times and then drop to the garbage truck each time. And maybe it would actually be pretty straightforward to get a nice flat toasting. But I guess I'm about to find out. Oh, I don't know why I didn't let my grip regenerate more than that. That's fine. Wow, it's really hard to stay flat against this wall. Okay, there we go. It was weird. Okay, so I'm thinking we just put ourselves flush against this wall, climb hell for leather till we get to the ceiling, and then just start flipping the other way. And then just keep going this way, and oh boy, it's a bit of a corrugated roof, so it's not super straightforward to climb across, especially when your grip is running out and stressing you out. Okay, I can't move at all now. This is weird. Okay, yeah, okay, it's gonna be hard. If this is a possibility, it's gonna be pretty hard. Oh no, it doesn't toast you anyway. I guess you'd have to break this somehow. Okay, well that's a letdown. I feel like I'm missing some really obvious answer. Hang on, let me explore around a bit. Oh god, this fertilizer is extremely light and easy to manipulate by accident. How heavy is this piece of bread? Danger, electricity? That's what I like to hear. See about getting this little thing open. Yeah. Yeah. Yes, that's worked perfectly and exactly how I imagined it would. No, 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 don't close, don't close, don't close, don't close, don't close. Oh, all I gotta do is flip to the other side of it. No, wait, yes, no. Yes, perfect. I guess we just start flipping switches and stuff. Okay, right. Maybe we just, yes, and then we do a bit of this and, flip a bit of that and, yes! What has that done for us? Ah, God. Oh, God. No, I fell on the ground. I was just trying to see what it did. I just want to know what it did. What did I succeed in doing? Exploded that light. Ah, and then we want the explode. Ah, right. Well, it should be easy to get the flammable thing over there. Nope. All right, that is deeply promising, though. But I mean, if it sets everything on fire, then I still don't have a flat surface necessarily to stand on. Unless it's like literally just the entire map will then toast you. I'm kind of surprised that all that did was make one light explode. But it should be enough, maybe? I haven't proven very good at getting across this thing, but... wow, landed right in the middle of it. That's improbable. And can't touch anything now. Wow, weird. I couldn't do that if I was trying. And now nothing will move anywhere. Left, I'm just spinning the stick in a full circle. Okay, we're freed. It saw fit to free me. Right, so there's no way to turn that. So I don't see how this is helping. I can set something on fire maybe, but I have a snowball's chance of actually steering that canister. I guess maybe what they want me to do is if I roll it against the curb there, it will flatten out and then roll it back and it'll go right, but if I'm trying to grip onto it while it's rolling, it's not like I can do a barrel run on it. I'll always be on the ground if I'm touching that thing at all. So this is a strat that is not going to be good for me. Well, this is the first time in this game so far that I've been like stumped. I don't know of anything around here that could toast me. I mean, I know of some things, but they just seem so ridiculously improbable to get to work. A place I still haven't been to really at all yet is over where those traffic cones are. I mean, I think they're trying to kind of tell me that there's nothing over there, but it looks like there are things over there. I'll be honest, considering how with most of the other stages have gone, I wasn't expecting this last one to be all that much harder. Especially as I started having an easier time by the later levels in some respects. I'm like swinging like a hammock now. Because so far, most of the levels have been designed such that it's not hard to know what to do. It's just hard to do it because you're an awkward piece of bread, and that's kind of been the novelty and fun of it. Whereas this one, it's like, I have this entire gas station full of tools, and I don't see how most of them fit together in any comprehensible way. It's pretty weird. Like, if I were to get the gas out of there and pour some onto a surface somehow without falling on the ground, and then bring a lighter all the way over there, maybe there would just be some fire, but the fire insta-burns you if we learned anything from the matches, so I have no incentive whatsoever to try that. I thought I was being smart by climbing up to the lamp up there, but it doesn't do anything. I broke this one out, sparks fell on the ground, but then I have to barrel run on a propane tank, which may or may not just insta-explode me anyway, so I have no incentive to try and really learn that either. I'm not picking up what this level's putting down so far. In a way that I feel like I very much was for most of the other levels. It doesn't want to seem like it wants me going into here, does it? It's just a wall, I think. I can't believe the lighter really doesn't catch the newspaper on fire. There's also the thing of like, in the other levels, it was usually like I could see 3 or 4 ways to catch myself on fire from the start. But it was like, I just want to weigh which one seems like it'll be easiest to do with a good score or whatever. Whereas in this level, I'm weighing which one seems like I could get it in this lifetime. Because I'm, like I was saying before, trying to get that propane barrel to light up, maybe I could do it after a while of just kind of fussing with it, but it sounds so boring and like I'm just gonna try the same thing over and over till it works. And I don't even know what I would do after that, once this thing explodes all over the place. I don't think that'll help. So I feel compelled to look for another way, not because I want creative gameplay, but because that sounds extremely incredibly dull and just like I don't even know what it will do, which tells me there must be at least one way to do this level that I will not outright hate, if the other levels are any indication. This thing doesn't seriously not light the newspapers, does it? It's a newspaper. It's burn. These cans of whatever, are they like hairspray or something? Will they catch fire if you hit them with a lighter? I don't know, if a newspaper doesn't go up in flame, I don't know the rules anymore, if anything. It's lubricant. Smooth, shiny, clean. Doesn't say anything about being flammable. Or maybe they're trying to say that the lighters are out of fuel or something. Doesn't light up the wood either. Because normally you would put, you know, newspaper on it first. Wow, when you have something in your hands, you just go floating about. You just slide about the place. What the hell is with this lighter? Why does it work that way? It's awesome, but why? It is a shame also. I don't really understand the designing it such that you can lock onto an item that you have no hope of moving, like this traffic cone. It makes it very hard to pick up an item while you're on top of it. While you're on top of something like the traffic cone, I mean. Oh, this is floor also, I see. Well, that could be an issue. It's fine, I used the magic flying lighter to get up. Sorry, you can probably tell my patience is running a little thinner with this level than some of the others. I found the other ones really fun because I had a goal I was working towards almost the entire time. And then when I discovered something along the way that shook out my ideas of what I should be doing, it was exciting. Whereas with this one, because I have basically no idea what is a tolerable way to do this, I'm just kind of flying around the place hoping for the best with this lighter. Go, lighter! Go, my friend! We will set this whole place ablaze. I don't know. Burn the garbage? I don't know. Whee! Okay, I just gotta hush up and focus and think. Do they want me to pull the gas nozzle out of the car and put the lighter in there to explode the entire car? Well, there's no point in sitting around doing nothing. I may as well try it. I suppose if I just dislodge it like that. I didn't let go of left bumper. Or right bumper, whichever one was hanging on. Hey, look, it doesn't have to be this way. Please, game, please. Can we just have some normality for a minute? Okay, I'm gonna let go with right and left trigger and hope it just snaps me back there. Okay, good, perfect, awesome, happy that happened. Good. Jeez, that was scary. Okay, so like I see there's gas pouring out all over the thing here. But if I light it on fire, I still have to go on the ground to get it, don't I? I don't know. Let's find out. And if it's fire like the match, then it will just instantly mess me up, you'd think. Because it does so fast that if you fell on it at anything except a perfectly straight on angle, one bit of you would get burnt before the other, you'd have to imagine. I don't know why it keeps flinging me that way. Is the wind messing me up here? I'm trapped. It's over. I think the wind must be doing weird stuff. I'm not super angry at this right now, but this is the first time I actually felt like I was playing acclaimed rage game I Am Bread 2015. In the sense that I'm not really enjoying myself, but it feels like, at this point, I feel like the game is trying to make me angry. Where before I felt like I was just having a good time, and it felt like the game was encouraging that. That's what I mean when it feels like this is the first time it feels like I'm playing a rage game, is it feels like the game is aiming to make me angry at the moment. And I feel like I'm at worst a little annoyed. I can't believe that sometimes it will disconnect me when I'm not wanting it because I guess I clipped the geometry at an awkward angle. But when I hang on to this thing, it's like, oh yeah, you can stretch the whole way, it's fine. That's how bread works. Oh god, why is it throwing me that way? That's not good at all. At least the music is nice and chill here. Oh, unless this is where I'm meant to... Oh god. I don't know what I did to make that happen. Maybe at this point they want me to do the little thing with the sparks. I mean, that should just theoretically to demolish the entire block, you'd think. Rather than lightly toast one piece of bread, but I'm not curious. How did the bread end up? Oh, I guess it's just the garbage truck stopped here, I guess. Oh, wait, so it's each slice of the loaf that's been doing it each time, and that's why the loaf has been getting smaller, I see. I didn't let go of any of that, by the way. Just need to defend myself here. No, I almost made that. That wasn't clicking with me before this point. Because I was like, how else... Why did I suddenly get untoasted all of a sudden? But it's each piece of the loaf. The loaf is slowly toasting itself piece by piece. And there was still some of the loaf left in the garbage, which is why at the end of the garage, that's just how it ended up at this station. It has, as Mr. Merton feared, gotten out into the world and things. So yeah, this isn't certainly not my favorite level we've done so far. I think in large part, I think I understand the urge to make the last one require like a big Rube Goldberg machine to get yourself toasted. Although, to me personally, the pleasure of the game is that you can find several simple ways to do it that make you feel like a genius nonetheless. Sorry, I meant to go get the gas thing here. But I understand the urge to make it so that this last level requires like a huge multi-step plan to get yourself toasted. I don't understand the if it was intentional, the choice to include a lighter beside like a bunch of really flammable looking stuff and have it do nothing. Like it almost makes me wonder if maybe in trying to make it so that you have to do some very complicated plan, they didn't realize that they had included a bunch of simpler ways that logically made sense. That are in reality they're parts of the larger plan. What they want you to do, but in theory, you should be able to do something with the lighter that does not involve knocking the gas canister out and then turning the power off, you know what I mean? Oh boy, this has gone ill. It's fine. I don't know how that could have been construed as a problem at any point in time by anyone. And that's just sort of what I mean when I say it's not my favorite level, because to me it feels like it kind of goes against the design philosophy of a lot of the other levels, and why I really liked some of the other levels, and why they made me feel really smart, and I was enjoying myself playing them. But there's still time for me to find that there's a much easier way to do all the stuff that I was trying to do. Right, so that does do all this whole thing. Oh god, is it going to blow up the whole thing? And is that going to be mission complete? God. Red Baron, stay airborne for over 5 seconds on any mode except zero gravity. Oh, okay, so that's like a scripted way to do it that just auto wins you, basically. Okay. See, that's cool. Also, that it counted for the one for staying airborne for 5 seconds because I was airborne in a cutscene. Okay, so I think I can be forgiven for not assuming that blowing up the whole gas station would be like a scripted thing that would auto win me. But, the benefit is I don't ever have to play that story mission again. We did it! Apparently we unlocked an epilogue. Well, I'll open the epilogue, and if it's a level that we actually have to play, then we'll save it for next episode, because this has already gone on for an hour and a half. Hopefully I was able to trim it down to much, less than that. But if it's just like a little cutscene or something where we see Mr. Merton escape and attack the bread, then let's absolutely watch it. To whom it may concern, it was the bread. It's always been the bread. It needs to become toast, and it will stop at nothing. My house was the start, but it won't be the end. I was forced to escape the therapy barn. I should have destroyed the bread while I had the chance. Now there's been an explosion across town, and I know it's the bread. I'm going to find that cursed loaf and end this once and for all. Mr. B. Merton. Oh. Oh, I am playing. Do I just have to escape out at the back of the car and, like, run on my merry way? Because it's not showing any of my other stats here. Although if I escape out the back, you'd think I'd become soggy and no longer toast appropriate. Or was that just what I was supposed to do? Just escape out the back of this car? Oh, no, that was considered a mission failure. Okay, sorry. Do I have to go to the front and kill him? Oh, no. Wow, the grip points on this epilogue are very strange. Okay, it's Night of the Living Bread indeed. Okay, it's fine. Go. Oh! It's gonna crawl my way around the outside of the car while he's driving. What is he gonna try and do to destroy it? Can't set it on fire. That will just lower my edibility mildly and I'll finish the level. Oh god, I'm thrashing all about here. I just need to get on top here before my grip runs out. I know I said if I was playing it that I wouldn't do it until later, but this feels like it's gonna end pretty quickly. Bod? Is that what it says on his? Oh no, Bob, I guess. B. Merton. That's what it says on his vest. I guess I don't care about the bird dung anymore. My edibility is already going to go out the window anyway because it's raining. I probably just have to jump onto the front and be like, Rin, Rin, Rin. Ah, no, it just whipped me off with the window washers. Do I have to bring something from the trunk to smash a window? I mean, there is an axe in here. I don't seem to be able to pick it up. Do I have to, like, crawl into his exhaust pipe? Well, I guess it would just shoot me out. Oh! It's a rickety old car you got here. Mr. Merton, you're not being a very good landlord. I lived in your place for a long time and I paid all my bread taxes. You know, don't most landlords force you to pay your taxes? That's how that works. Or am I supposed to, like, jam the wheels of his car to kill him or something? This took a dark and horrific turn all of a sudden. Oh, this is open, is it? Oh, it is. It is slightly ajar. Oh, Mr. Merton, you've got another thing coming, my friend. I'm so sorry about this, but I have to cut your brake line. There's no other way to end this. Our rivalry must be at an end, my friend. Or am I just supposed to crawl onto his face and be like, rah! I'm sorry, Mr. Merton. You know too much. You cannot be allowed to persist in this bread-eat-bread world. I might just get on your leg here. You're going so fast you can't even notice that I'm here. Sorry, Mr. Merton. Your time is up on this earth. Good God. Is he dead? Oh, was the beeping meant to be like to suggest that that's the guy you help in Surgeon Simulator? Because isn't his name Bob or something? We did the story mode! Yay! I'll just skip fast forward through the credits a bit because I usually like to do those at the end of a playthrough. There'll be time to see them again. Thank you for becoming toast. No problem. GG, I guess. But we've only begun to scratch the surface, as you can see. We've got Bagel Race, Rampage, Cheese Hunt, Zero G, Free Roam, and Rampage. Which means about as much to you as it does to me if you've not played this game before and know nothing about it. I guess we could just go in order to Bagel Race next, in the next episode. But yay, we did the story mode. Neato. Obviously, there's a lot more to the game to go, but, initial thoughts of the story mode is it's very, very fun. Petrol Station is the only one where I was kind of like, oh, right. That's enough of this. And actually, I think the experience of going back for A++ on all of these is going to be pretty fun additionally. But that will be all for now. Next week on the channel is going to be some more Celeste REX playthrough, perhaps even the finale. Which means that this game will cease to be the double slot after that because I'm going to make Kingdom Hearts 2 the double slot. That's only assuming I can finish it. By the next episode, of Celeste, which I think I will be able to. But Bagel Race, so does it take place all in the same stages? It seems to, right? Oh no, I don't like the sound of Bagel Race. That sounds scary and difficult. But you know what? I think we'll be doing that next time on I Am Bread, because that is all for now. We completed the main story. I wish you a speedy recovery, Bob Merton. And yes, it was good fun. I'm somewhat at a loss for words. I didn't expect that exploding that station would just yield me a perfect 100 on both sides and I would get an A++ on the first time we got through it. I was like so prepared to be there for another hour and a half after that. Still trying to figure out what the ideal way to do it was. I can appreciate them making it a fun gimmicky way to end it though. And Bagel Race next time, so thank you so very much for coming around. Hopefully I'll see you around. Admiral's gonna be out of here now. Peace! I'm also to ramble and be highly detailed. Depends really, duality range. Don't let people tell you your attraction to fire is abnormal or hazardous. Prometheus doesn't have his liver eaten every day for you to ignore the allure of
boats.